Good evening, YouTube. Back from the auto assembly, that is. And instead of just gushing about all the bots that I've bought, which I'm going to do anyway, but instead of just that, I had an idea at work today. When I couldn't play with any of the bots that I'd got, I realised that I'd bought a lot of repaints of things I already have, and similar things to those that I maybe already own. So what I'm going to do is kind of a look at different versions of the same toy. It's like repaints, and just kind of look through how the wonderful world of Transformers can create something really quite different just by changing maybe the color scheme or something. Because it can do a lot. Like one of the things I got was Henkei Ramjet. Now, Seekers are all the same. They're not, because you get the cone heads with their different molds, but Starscream and his buddies, Skywarp and Thundercracker, they're the same bot. They're just different paint schemes, and even so, like, people can't get enough of them. Now, I've got one of each of the 6 main characters that share that mold. There were a lot more that have been released, and people go crazy for them. Like, people will buy 50 of the same mold. Not a lot of people, but some people. So what I wanted to do was have a look at one of the bots that I got at Auto Assembly and a repaint of it that I actually had a lot longer. I'm going to do this for a few different bots, but first one is the Horny Horses. So here we've got Beast Machine's Battle Unicorn from the Battle for the Spark subline. Unicron battles? Pfft. He's from a subline. Basically the end of Beast Machines. And he's so gorgeous. I got him at Auto Assembly. He was £6. Now, I probably didn't. I got him with a bunch of other bots. £6 on the back there. I got him with a bunch of other bots, as I was wont to do at this particular stall that I bought this off. And there was, like, I was always getting deals on them, so I kept going back. But I'd seen pictures of this guy online and thought he was mostly black plastic, with a bit of grey and some red paint. I didn't quite realise that he's translucent red, translucent blue, and just looks like he's made out of, like, crystal. He's amazing. He's got a black metal crest running along his back, which is it's so shiny, and he's just fantastic. But I knew what I was doing. I knew I was getting with the mold because I've got this guy, Magna Stampede, Autobot Magna Stampede, nonetheless, from the Universe line. Now, I transformed this guy hastily and he's not pegging together. Now, he's not quite on the same level of translucent, but he is still very, very nice. There's a lot of nice paint details and stuff on here. and he came in a 2-pack with this tank drone repaint called Stockade, who's okay, I suppose. They had mini cons as well, but they don't now, and I don't think they could actually use them anyway. So I had got this guy first, and he transforms pretty much the same. Well, exactly the same. He is just a straight repaint. But look at this. He splits in half. Fold him round, and he's got his little feet for his robot mode that come out the side. And then they join up with the horse legs. He's got his horn comes out his butt as well, which is quite funny, quite amusing. And then the horse feet fold up, the robot arms fold down. Now, because this guy's from Universe, he's an Autobot, he's got Autobot symbol there. This straightens out and becomes like a halberd, like a big axe on a spike, on a pole rather. Look at that, it's gorgeous. So there's this. This is what I got first. And I've said to a few people, he looks like a Masters of the Universe toy. Like, he's got this colour on his face as well. So it looks like he's a really, like, tan sort of guy. Like a real, like a person. He's got a red helmet. And it's not even, like, fully red, it's just, like, faded red. And it doesn't cover the back part of the plastic, but it goes, like, through the front of it. It's little horn and like, just even the blue. It's just such a muted, lovely sort of, I guess, RAF sort of blue. This is really nice. This is like this is what sort of sold me on Universe and even a little bit on Beast Machines because the transformation is really quite interesting. And then I got this guy, and it's so much nicer. This is all shiny, and then this is translucent, and looks like fire's coming out of it. So good. And then you transform him. You do. It is possible. Honestly, I think the beast modes on these guys look a little bit better. Just something about the bot modes. They're a little bit chunky and sort of unposable. You can get a couple of sort of okay poses out of them, but when you look this good, you don't need to pose that well. You just need to look good. That's the one thing with this one. Keep popping this part off of the peg that holds it on. So this guy, look at that. He's got light piping through his entire body. This actually is a little bit like a Rock Lord. This is Masters of the Universe version, and this is Rock Lord version, or Crystar. I never had any of those, but I've seen pictures. I'm led to believe that it's sort of like that. And he's a Maximal from Beast Machines, so he's got a little Beast Machines Maximal Spark Crystal. It's orange, and I suppose that ties in with his horn. Now you can also sort of mistransform him. You can give him a little phallus, or if you split this front, You can do the X-rated version. So there's that as well. It's got hilarious adult fun as well. But he looks like a little stone golem or something. I don't know. I kind of want like 100 of these, just all lined up as a big army, or a big giant one, like third parties, right? You making all the G1 characters. You're making everyone that's been in the comics. Um, Wreckers, DJD. Thank you. Make a big guy of this. Make someone, make a bot like this. This bot with loads more posability. Make him, make him the size of Roadbuster, and make it so that one of these guys can ride the other one. Do them in this color, and maybe some other cool colors. Do a zebra one, or I don't know. There's bound to be like a unicorn My Little Pony that you can do a recolor of, and people will lap it up. Just, just fantastic. I mean, I do like this guy a little bit better, but I love this guy as well. They're just so good. They don't even look. I mean, they look similar, but they don't even look the same. Like it's a repaint that it fully changes the level of the character. If you can only get one, and if you can get one, get this. But if you can get this guy as well, or if this is the only one you can find, pick this guy up. He's so nice, and they have the headbutt gimmick as well in the horse mode. Just perfect. Highly recommended. That's that for just now. I'm going to come back and do some more bot versus bot.